Hello, and welcome to another Battle for Hyrule, uh, Battle for Hyrule 2 tournament match. This one is 100% no-up A between Ugondis and moneymerks. They will be starting up in about 40 seconds here. Actually, they've already started up, but there's a delay on SpeedGaming. And they're up. The wood sword, not strictly required, but good idea. We're going fast. What is strictly required is all of the dungeon items, all of the heart containers, and the top upgrades of all of the dungeon items. So they have to get the magical boomerang. They don't have to get the wooden boomerang. They don't have to get the blue candle, although they will, because it's faster to get the blue candle than to get the red candle and then double back for all the money they need in this route, because they do need both bomb upgrades. So, a lot of similarities with the 90% no up A route, but a few key differences. It started off the same. We're hoping for bombs here to take out these dark nuts and get to the raft. Uganda's forcing a rupee on that last dark nut and just not taking it. He's probably doing red candle route and taking the Armos as a matter of course, so he's not too worried about overworld money. Otherwise, that would be a strange decision. But... oh, he might also do. Maybe he does double 100. Some people, someone was doing the blue candle, which another route where you don't need to worry about earlier game money. Not a lot of blue candle routes you do, but the preferred race route, there's one you don't that I've already seen once in this tournament. Now Ugondis is up getting these the static bomb from these keys as a backup. I'd rather not have to go up there if he went bottom route initially, but he got some bad bomb luck, so he's going to his backups. Meanwhile, Mercs having some danger in this manhandle fight. Oh, he's out of bombs. Yeah, he's gonna have to back out of here. Ugondis trying to farm some extra bombs. Oh, Merc's just resetting and starting his run all over again, which is allowed. Oh, that's a good point. This is 100%. Sorry, I'm doing so many different things tonight that I forgot the category. But yeah, that's not a thing. Yeah. Well, he's probably getting the 30 secret by level 1 every time then, if he's and so Ugondis also died in 3. He's bailing. He can come back. He can come back later and beat it, but he can't beat 4 without bombs. So he got one from that moblin, so he's okay for now. And yes, this is 100%. The route will be 342. Ugondis must have a tricky count here, because he's being very careful with these ults. Yeah, he really wanted that bomb force, so he was slowing down a bit for it. Not the fastest breakfast room in the world for Ugondis, but he has a good lead, so better to be safe. Oop, another death to manhandle it for Mercs. I don't know what his bomb situation is now. If he has some static packs left, he might go back in. Ugondis skipping the key, the error key, which you can do in 100%. It means he'll have to get another key later, possibly the Moldorms in 2, possibly the, and he may pirouette on the way to 1. But since the magical key is required in this category, the key routing's a little bit different, so you can skip some stuff that is not optional in any percent with no pay. And Mercs is out of 3. Actually, we're tied on Triforces now because Ugondis bailed on 3, but Mercs, but he and he made, so he's gonna continue on. He will have to complete 3 at some point. Maybe on the way to 7, because he'll be back here then. That'll be much later in the run. So Mercs is not as far behind as he looks, but Ugondis is still definitely in the lead. Alright, so Ugondis got the heart containers off the coast, and he's grabbing this 30, and he will go into level 2, and a magical boomerang is required, and it is the toughest room in level 2. It has 3 blue gorillas and a bunch of fireball turrets. Usual strat is to lay some bombs on the gorillas and stab them, because they each take 5 hit points of damage. A bomb does 4. But first, he'll kill some ropes here, which is quite a bit easier. Got it, and open this wall. There's a free bomb pack here, which you can grab. He is skipping the mold arm, so he will have to pirouette in 1 or do something else something unusual. I didn't notice which way Mercs went before. Assumed by his key count, he also went east, but I'm not sure. Yeah, they both had some. They both had some hiccups in level 3, so took a while out of the early game. But we're both rolling now. Ugondis will have to go back and finish level 3 at some point, but it'll probably be a while before he gets back to that on this route, because he won't be in the Deadwoods again until very late in the run. Mercs, meanwhile, doing his world wrap. He will come around and do level 2 himself. Ugondis heading up into the northeast corner to get a bunch of money and the letter to the old woman. The letter to the old woman, because you don't have to buy potions or magical shields or anything else consumable, but you do need to get the letter since it is a permanent item, and it's up here and kind of easy to forget. So hope no one does. So, having gotten his letter, Ugondis will head into 5, and though it's not required, he will buy the blue candle, because there are some money secrets under bushes that are very useful in doing this quickly. Level 5 and 100% is a bit easier because of the bomb upgrade requirement. Fill up his bombs and then go in to fight the Darknuts. Meanwhile, Merc's heading into his magical boomerang room back in 2. We got a subscription to Mercs on his stream. That was a nice bomb at the end there for Ugondis. Got all his health back and got a lot of damage on a lot of Darknuts at once, which you always love to see. Mercs is out of 2 and doing his errands on his way to 5. Nice little downstab by Ugondis to iframe through the Darknuts under that V. This Gibdo pattern coming back after getting the upgrade and the recorder is not great, but you can use bombs to speed it up a little bit. But looks like he's hanging on to them, which in a race makes some sense. Merk's grabbing his letter. Nobody forgot it. And Ugondis is out of level 5. Ugondis whistling back to 4. The reason we don't do 3-4-1 in this is because we need, well, I was going to say we need a heart container on the way to 1, which he will get, but it looks like he's going to go back and finish off Manhandle first, which makes sense. He's not underpowered now, and the standard route on the way to 7 later in the run, you whistle to 3, so having the Triforce will make that routing easier to keep intuitive. Merk's on the way into his recorder room fight after getting the bomb upgrade, so he's going to try and build up a count on these keys. So, of the 12 bombs from the upgrade, and if he gets the force, effectively, 16 bombs for the whole room, although you don't want to use all of them, but... Ugondis gets a fairy from Manhandle this time. Not sure. I think that was probably the forced fairy, because it looked like it rolled a bit. It can under-roll and give a random fairy, but the way Manhandle works is you rack up a certain number of kills on... Yes, this is 100%. 100% no obey. So Ugondis whistled back to 4, and now he's just back on route. So he has his candle out. One of the reasons we don't pair off 4 and 1 in this category is because he needs this heart container. It's required, so come back to walk this path when we have a candle. Ugondis also has all the money he needs. He won't have to get a backup 30, because this 30 he's about to collect is going to get him to 80, which will pay for his arrows after level 1. Usually, often we are scrambling to get to 80 rupees by 1, because otherwise it is an extra menu, an extra candle flame, another extra menu, and an extra cave with text, so it takes a while. Now... Yes, Ugondis is pirouetting. He's going to get some weird spawns, I think, based on where that Octorok was, but it shouldn't be too big a deal. But he needed to pirouette to save that key, because he skipped both the Moldorms and Air Key. I didn't notice what Mercs did key routing-wise in Born 2. Mercs takes some damage from that Pulse voice. He does have a full complement of bombs, so maybe he'll double bomb for safety. That's exactly what he's doing. That is correct. They are using the up and A buttons on controller 1, but they are not pressing up and A on controller 2 while paused to bring up the continue save retry screen and warp to the beginning of the dungeon or the overworld start screen, which is allowed in some categories, but not in this one. And the 100% category with up A is kind of unraceable because there's some crazy stuff in it that up A opens up. At least on the optimal route. You could just do this route and up A at the quarter or something like that. But this category, I think, is one of the better racing categories. It's a little bit safer than any percent no up A, but it has some special challenges, including you have to get the wand in level 6 and a couple items in level 8 that make it a little bit tougher, and that's the gauntlet that Ugondis is going to head into after he gets his magical sword here. Alright, Ugondis is through the first magical breakfast room, as we call it, because of the pancakes and whiz robes that are magical. And he's going to go up here and get the magical rod, aka the wand. Mercs, meanwhile, is trying to farm some money off these wall masters, because as I mentioned before, he wants to get to 80 here. And that fiver will do it. And a nice, I assume a nice wander room for Ugondis, since he had it completed while I was looking over at Mercs killing wall masters. The spawn in the second magical breakfast room is a little different than the any percent route where you skip a wand, so develop different strats for it. He went up to attack that upper left blue, which is usually the best way to approach that spawn set, but he had pretty inconvenient orange spawn that he had to duck, but kept safe. He's still about a dungeon ahead of Mercs, who is just now getting to his magical sword. And Ugondis takes out Goma, and he is now heading into one of the toughest parts of this route. It's we're gonna take the Any Road down to the south coast and pick up a park container and some money, but we gotta walk through these Lionels and pea hats, and running into that pea hat is intended. It's the best way to handle it, and getting off the screen with only half-hearted damage is about as good as you can do there. So well done to him. And then he will take the Any Road and then run a couple errands on the way to level 8. Merc's getting tagged with some red beams there. The red Wizaro beams that touching Ganon's body are the two things in the game that do four full hearts of damage. He did get some good bomb luck there, so drop luck. So it is a little easier to do these rooms safely with bombs, so that might be a saving grace despite the health loss. Now, Ugondis is going to clip up into this into the HUD that allows him to skip a few screens of walking by traversing this screen, which you're not intended to be able to, and then he gets quickly into level 8 and heads left because that's where the magical book is. The book adds flame to the wand and will almost certainly never get used in this run. It is required. Pretty good first lagoon for Ugondis. Here's the second. You can kind of go nuts with bombs on this route because after level 8 we do level 7, which has a bomb upgrade, and so there are only a couple more walls. That's why he's being so free with bombs in combat. Now here comes a blue Goma. Blue Goma takes 3 arrows. It is possible to one-cycle it with every pattern, but some patterns are harder than others, and this one is one of the harder ones, and so he gets 2 shots in, but he's going to have to wait 8 seconds for that thing to open its eye again. He gets it on the second cycle. Mercs into his Any Road walk. Ooh, he also gets off the screen with only half a heart of damage. Very nice. Magical key for Ugondis, and he will be on to Gliok to finish off level 8. Oh, did I commentate or curse Mercs? It looks like he lost another heart while I was looking away. But still not too bad. You can really get hurt by those Lionels to the point that there's another route that might be preferable at some levels, but most people are doing this one these days. Mark's not bothering with the HUD clip, so you can see the screens Uganda skipped. I got a frozen screen. I hope it looks like he's walking towards the heart, so presumably he's not going to forget it. We don't have another frozen capture. There we go. We already had a race where someone's forfeited after their capture card broke. Don't want to see that twice in one night. So, just because of where it's located, the expensive meat is a little bit faster than the cheap meat that we get in some other categories. And having acquired that, he's ready to beat level 7. And level 7 has more key doors than it gives you keys. So in this category, we route it last, so it's after the magical key, and that allows us to skip a couple keys earlier. Alright, sorry about that. Ooh, Mercs is on low health after the Goma. He's being kind of careful. Ugondis has his bomb upgrade and making his way through 7. See if I can change the audio since we're... Oh, never mind. And Ugondis with the red candle. Of course, not actually needed to beat the game now that we've been using the blue candle all this time, and the only thing the candle's really required for is getting into level 8. But every item, we get all the things. It's 100%, so... And that is the last item outside of level 9 he will need. Inside of level 9 he will of course need the red ring and silver arrows. Alright, Ugondis has his all 8 pieces of the Triforce. He has all 16 hard containers. He has all the top upgrades of every dungeon item, so it's on to level 9. Meanwhile, Merc's making his way into level 7, still. And Ugondis into level 9, and in this category, the hardest part of 9 is getting to the red ring, which is first task. Doesn't need this double river key, because he has the magical key. Merc's, meanwhile, getting his second bomb upgrade. Alright. He's through with a reasonable amount of health if he hits this clip, and he hit it. So he's got the red ring that quadruples his defense, much safer now, just gotta go fast. Meanwhile, Merc's almost to the red candle as he opens this wall. Love that. Putting that bomb on that right block and hitting all. You can hit all the Wizrobes like that. The spawn's a little different in this category, so it's a great way to handle that room in 100%. Now the reverse C coming up has a terrible pattern, and there's no real good way to fight. You just kind of have to tank damage and avoid the bubble so you don't lose your sword. But it's not like in the any percent category they'll sort of line up to bomb, and they just won't do that with this pattern. So a little bit hairy, but he has the red ring, so no worries. Ugondis with his silvers, his final dungeon item, also required to beat the game, because you can't kill Ganon Silver less than Z1. Well, Merc's about to whistle to 1 and head up to 9. Ugondis missing the reverse clip, taking it safe and going around the bottom. Hey, why must you hate me? Joining me in the booth. Uh, been
Yo,
enjoying the. Hey, man, we've been enjoying this race solo. We have a lot going on tonight, so I'll stick around for a while. But we also have a swordless race coming up at midnight, so I'm gonna prepare for that while they're getting into their game too. But Ugondis heading into the Ganon fight.
yeah, nice comfy red ring.
Yep.
Good thing he has this red ring. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There we go.
And we are cursing Manhandle in the race room, as you might expect if you saw the beginning of this race.
Yeah.
Ugondis coming in with a race time GG time of 40:59. Very nice in a race. You might notice the timer on Merc's side is not accurate, but
Yeah, so we had a little reset.
although, oh yeah, that's right. Although, yeah, it's not that far off. There is a delay, but
Yeah, I think it's like about 3 minutes off. Because he reset after the manhandle death.
yeah, assuming if he reset the timer at the same time, it would be off by that much.
Yeah. Alright, game 2 hype. Let's go.
Room open, and I will give it to them now.
No. And it.
Gonna take a bio break for the runners, and then they'll be off with game 2. We should.
Yep, looks like they'll be ready to go here very shortly.
Trying to see if I. Okay, I think I marked the commentator controls right. We got that triangle on Ugondis' side because he won game 1.
Yep, that's good.
Ooh.
I think 100% out of all the categories are probably most fun to race or most race friendly.
Yeah, it's very consistent. It's very consistent with you. A lot of things that kill you in other categories, like doing the recorder room without a bomb upgrade or doing level 9 without a ring, are not part of this category. So it is fun.
Manhandle looks still manhandle though, unfortunately. Maybe Mercs just learned this category, I believe, for the tournament. So sometimes it's hard to know what to do when things go off.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
off the
completely
plan,
out of
so.
bombs in level 3, then resetting isn't totally unreasonable. Although I don't know what his status was because of course I was trying to watch them both, but.
Yeah, it was definitely out of bomb, so you would have definitely had to farm on the way to two. I think in that case, what I did because it's happened is try to find kill a few moblins real quick, see if we can get a quick bomb, and then just come back to 3 later. Now, if you can't get a bomb, yeah, you might then just reset. But it's a sucky situation to be in either way. Okay, there we go. We should be starting here momentarily. Here we go. Uggs. Let's cross our fingers for 2 clean manhandlas, so we can have a nice close race here. Have you talked about their times yet? I'm not even sure. I don't know if Mercs is...
Yeah, I think Mercs has like a 40 and Ugondis has like a 38 or something along those lines. I looked at them earlier today. Oh, I think I still have it pulled up. Let's see.
Nice.
Ugondis has a 38.44. He got that 4 months ago. Mercs has a 40.11 that he got a month ago. So.
Nice. 40.11 is for if you want to like kind of look for Mercs' any percent PB. It's not bad at all.
Yeah. Yeah. What does he have? Like a 33 or something in?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah. Being. I think the routes are in theory like 6.5 minutes apart, but in practice, if you're within 7 of your any percent OV PB, your time's pretty good in this.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see, yeah, because I'm 7.5 minutes away difference. So for reference.
Well, I mean it just depends on how much time you put into this category. Like Antler still has a 38, obviously, if he grinded this for a while.
Right, yeah.
He had 36 or 35, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So Merck's pretty quickly got within 6 or so minutes of the PB. It's very good. Well, I guess 7, yeah. All right. So, both okay on bombs. Let's see, you just need to manhandle really nice. Pretty close, only a half a room apart. Gone. Oh, I knew he was being a turd, right? Oh my god, extra turd. Well, the Mercs is out.
Ugondis having a bad manhandle night.
Yeah.
Ugondis once again bailing and gonna go back for it.
Yeah, if you put their their PV side by side, this kind of evens things up a little bit.
Yeah.
That was really. I think he shouldn't have turned up, but it's hard to say. But it looked like he was going to kind of stay in the corner, and he says it's just a pain in the butt. Oh man, Ugandans is face tanking some fires, which is especially bad because he only has 3 hearts instead of the normal 4. He's got to chill out big time. Down to 1.5 hearts. We get some. This room is especially annoying too without beams.
Yeah.
What do you call this? It's sock hop? Is that what it's called? It's called something.
NSU.
Jiminy Christmas. I knew that.
Yeah.
This is a total.
I haven't heard sock hop. Sock hop was Lack's name for the other fire room in this level, the one right before Leok. I haven't heard anyone say that in a while. Like, it used to be on the splits, I remember, but
yeah, it was. That's exactly where I got it from. He's the person that got me into watching him. Got me into it. So yeah.
Yeah, me too. That's true for a lot of us.
Yeah, I'm sure. Pretty decent ladder grab for both of them. I mean, obviously, Mercs is ahead, being he's killed Manhandla, but 420 something's not bad at all in a race.
Yeah.
Looks like Mercs is catching his. Whoa. What am I trying to say? Getting in a groove.
Yeah.
Like they're both gonna skip error key, which I think pretty much everyone does. Everyone that I've seen, I do.
Yeah, I mean, some people like it because it's a easy force. It is one of the slower options. It's just the forcing utility makes it attractive. In the last race, I think Mercs got the mold arms and Ugondis did the pirouette.
Gotcha. Yeah, I do the same exact thing.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh,
yeah.
God, come on!
I don't think I'd do it in a race. I don't think I'd do it in a race, but in some PB attempts, I've started messing around with getting the diagonal Zol in 3 because it's not really race safe, at least for me, to try and do that room fast. But if you can get a fast start there, then you don't have to worry about the other keys.
Yeah,
it's not random.
For sure. I've never tried that key. Except for back in the 2 first days.
Yeah, I mean, I run top out a lot, so it doesn't mess up the counts. If you get that key and do bottom route, you have to either force a fairy and kill 3, or force a rupee and kill all 3 darknets, or else take a bob, which is why, especially in a race, neither of those are super attractive.
yeah, it makes sense.
But going top route, it actually. But you need money in 100% early on, so going top. I like going top route anyway. So, and adding the DC key to that isn't bad. Although, again, I don't think I'll do it in a race, just in PBs.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right, so we're like now with the major caveat that Mercs has killed Manhandla and Ugondis has not. We are screen for screen. It's pretty entertaining.
For sure. Playing pretty well. No, another reason why I think people skip the error key 100% is because you're going to 2 next. You don't need as many bombs.
Right. If you want bombs, they're useful for speeding things up, particularly in the magical boomerang room. But it's not like
it's not like without.
It's not. Yeah. If you're going to level 1 next, then you'll have to either go through extra rooms or else decide not to go that way and reroute. So yeah, you're less dependent on that force in this category.
Is there a way to go through 1 without bombs? Without, like, say in any percent?
Yeah, you'd have to grab one of the keys to left or right, and then go left from the 5 Stalfos, and then up and right, and I'm pretty sure it takes. There's a key door there, so you have to get an extra key. So it's at least 3 or 4 extra rooms, But yeah, it is possible.
Yeah, still for a race though. I never. That's good to know.
Yeah, it's not
for any percent.
I mean, I do recommend people, if you're racing vanilla regularly or any percent, to learn a 3-4-2 route. Which, if you're learning 100%, it's kind of 100%, but skip stuff. Because that.
Yeah.
Because if you have some experience on that route, it's going to be faster than doing the extra rooms in 1. But going a long way in 1's not a terrible option in a race.
Yeah, just to kind of keep on the same route and what you're used to, type of thing, might be most attractive about it. And you do have to be careful in level 2 with on this route. You can die. You can definitely die.
We're synchronized through the magical boomerang room. Ugondis getting. Or Merc's getting this key and Ugondis skipping it, so...
so if Mercs is getting this key, I wonder what other key he's skipping.
Well, he's not gonna... He doesn't pirouette, Ugondis does.
He doesn't pirouette. Okay.
Yeah, no.
I don't like not pirouetting because it puts that Stalfos way to the right of the room in the one
yeah, I mean, there are a couple different spawn sets. If you go... First of all, if you kill all the levers and/or go into the push 30 in an odd direction, it can make the spawns worse. But if they're the same spawns as the pirouette spawns, which is the one where the Octorok is under the tree on the right when you enter, yeah, the Stalfos is to the right. But as long as you know that, you have the ladder, so it doesn't take that much more time. And then the Grias are all grouped up on the top, so it's not that bad. Now that said, last time Ugondis got the he did something on the overworld which got a spawn set that's not great for the pirouette, but he still
Yeah,
did it
I
because
was
he gave
kind
the
of,
gate.
I
Yeah.
was kind of half watching. I saw that. I was like, well, I don't know what he did. Oh, well, he had to go to
Yeah,
3 and stuff. Yeah, that's right.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, usually it's something on the screen right south of the bridge. Either kill all the levers before you get in the cave, or enter the cave like kind of hug the trees and enter the cave from the top. Will make the spawns a little different. Um, but
I've always been curious why or how. You might know you probably do know the answer. That the spawns always correct themselves, and what I mean by that, if anybody's listening, is like eventually you'll get the spawns like you're used to.
yeah,
Like
I
if you don't
mean,
mess up, it's not ruined for the whole run. Eventually you'll be back on the spawns that you're used to. Like it always syncs back up somehow.
yeah, I can't explain the spawn counts as well as like someone like Fistbit could, who has a good mental handle on how it works on the code level. But I've just been running the game so long that I know there are certain screens that mess things up and certain ones that don't matter, um, and I don't necessarily have a like comprehensive theory of what does what.
Right.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Very interesting.
I know
It's
that
like I think
you
there's
mess
certain
up your
areas that
spawn.
might like go ahead.
Climbing up Death Mountain always seems to always fix the spawns in 9, even if something weird happened earlier in the run.
Yeah,
And
that's exactly what I was gonna say. There's certain spots on the like world I feel like that just will always put you back in like what you're used to, like magical sword. Like it's always fixed at magical sword, for example.
yeah, well, unless you enter the sword cave wrong, in which case it'd
Right.
be very
Yeah. Yeah.
unfixed. Yeah, but Uganda's opening up about a 2-screen lead. Remember, he needs to go back to beat level 3, so he needs a visual lead here in order to even be tied. But he is picking up some steam,
Yep.
and we'll see how these recorder rooms go.
See, mathematically, if they both play to about how they should, it should be really, really close with that death on
Yeah.
Uganda's side. Oh, did he just pick up the bombs? I think Mercs might have accidentally got the static bombs.
Oh,
That was
that's
a
too bad. I'm actually looking away to set up a room for another race that's about to happen. So,
oh
uh,
yeah. A very
so
weird thing happened. Like he bombed down in the while the Gibdo was in iframes, it like went across Link before he walked in the door. I don't even know if he actually picked them up or not. That was
oh,
very. I don't know if that made sense how I explained it, but it was the Gibdo like bounced through him. We'll see, I guess.
yeah.
I think he did because he
I
had.
remember there. I remember there was a clip of Random Effect or something like that happened to him, and it was especially funny because he was, reminding himself of the Hundo strats. He says, "Do not grab the bombs," and then he lays the bomb, and then the Gibdos all like just fly into him, and he is forced to take the bomb. It might have been something like that. Like,
Yeah, it really was. Like it was just bombed perfectly, so he kind of got shot right up in the Link.
yeah.
I think for his bomb count, I think he did pick it up. Oh, be careful here, Mercs. All right, there we go. We're good. Two fairies there. That's always nice when the Gibdos hook it up. I mean, I'm sorry, the Dark Nuts. Just watching Ugondis and not a bad little recorder bag grab. They're both sub 14, which is not terrible. Alright, a little bit of truth. See if these bombs. If the bombs aren't there, it's not a huge deal. You can smoke the dongos or just keep going, actually. It's nice to have bombs in 6, but not absolutely. Or wait, well, 1 then 6, but. Yep, he did pick him up. Sure did. Yeah, you gotta kill one. You gotta kill 2 of these guys on the way in. Let's throw Goofy up here like this. Yeah, Ozzy, that was wild, right? I don't think I've ever seen that happen where like you got hit through Link. Yeah, Ugondis has gained a considerable lead. I mean, not it's only a few rooms, but it's very a noticeable lead now.
Mhm.
Well, not lead, but
Yeah,
you
I
know
mean,
what I mean. Appears to be.
yeah. Well, the last time when he died to manhandle, he went back now to do it. So if he does that again, then we'll see them converge,
Yeah,
and we'll see exactly who's in the lead.
makes sense to do that now. Yeah,
Yeah.
and just whistle right back to 4, or just go up, I guess. I would whistle back to 4 just so my whistles are in the right spot. I didn't have to think about it.
You know, that's what he did last time was whistle back to 4.
Was it?
Um,
Okay.
and yeah, that makes total sense. Wow, that was a that Dig Dogger was a blink of the eye fight for Mercs because of the stream lag.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because he was frozen outside and picked him back up in the Triforce room.
All right, play nice and handle it. Hey, and the bomb. That's nice. Okay, so yeah, we'll be sneaking up here shortly. Nope.
On my screen, we have them both frozen.
Yep, they're
So,
both frozen.
mhm.
With this here, there we go.
Oh, looks like Ugandis messed up
Oh
the whistle and
yeah.
went to 2, but he's got it fixed now.
Oh no. Oh, I thought I was gonna get bopped back there. All right, so now we are on the same route, and he's probably a minute or so behind, maybe more. Let's see when Mercs gets through this Stalfos room here. Nice fire on the wall. Oh no, I thought he was gonna fire the wall.
I think he tried to hit fire because he'd used the candle to.
Oh, he already
Stalfos
used
already.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he pressed B before he menued.
Where's my bombs?
Mm-mm.
See where they get bow. He gets the bow here, and we'll get an accurate difference here. $18.15 on Merc's side. On Merc's timer, their timers are a little bit off, but
Yeah. And on their with the pirouette, their key routes have also synced up. So
nice.
Ugandis is exactly as many rooms as it looks like behind now.
So the thing about 100% though, I mean, it's harder to catch up. I feel like.
Yeah,
well,
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah,
you need something bad to happen. If someone dies in 8, it's pretty easy to catch up. But
yeah,
if someone
for sure.
plays cleanly, yeah, it's usually pretty smooth sailing. So we'll see.
So it's pretty accurate
But
with a minute
but
minute behind.
yeah, I mean 6 and 8. 6 and 8 are really where the time can swing, even if you don't die. So these next couple splits will,
For sure.
The first person into 7 is going to be really hard to catch, unless he dies at the red ring or something.
We are 55 seconds apart here, so pretty close. I still can't figure out it's probably not hard what to do on this PB pickup room. Do you scroll that screen or do you just walk to the left?
If I have the bombs for it, I drop a bomb on the Armos as I'm
That's
picking up an
right.
Armos.
That's right. You told me that.
Picking
Is that
picking
close
up
the whole
a
menu
power
though?
red.
Or do you already have them
Huh?
out? Did you
No,
already
you
have the
already have them
bombs
out.
out? Okay.
Yeah, unless you, yeah, you. I mean, if you don't, you need them out soon enough.
Yeah. Okay.
And
True.
yeah, and you can like you can do it without a bomb. And like I've seen people like walk down to the bottom of the screen to avoid the Armos and then scroll. But usually, if I lose control of the Armos, particularly if it wakes up as a fast Armos, I'll just run. But
I think
but if
Mercs
I have
just entered the mags from the top. Let's see. Let's
uh,
see if his spawns are messed up.
yeah, I mean the top isn't that bad. It's I think it's the right that really makes things ugly. But let's see.
Because he went up too early and he got bopped by the
Yeah, I think
the
it's
guinea.
I think it just switched it from the like root quarter overworld to the from the like blue candle overworld to the root quarter overworld. So yeah,
Okay.
I think it'll be fine from here.
Oh, nice bombs. Bombs everywhere.
Yeah, that's normal.
Mercs with some really crispy scrolling. Just love to see it. I'm a little delayed. That was screens ago, but nice, very nice belfry. Six is the easily in either category the funnest, always the funnest level to play.
I agree. If you some people who prefer 8 are people with extremely fast reaction time because darknets are fun to fight if you can if you can move faster than if your hand-eye coordination can exceed their like turn on a dime behavior. But Wizrobes, if you learn how to fight them, you can get better at it, and it's rewarding, and it gives you good feedback. So yeah, I agree with you that 6 is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I always say that 8 is really fun to practice, but it's just so terrifying and like on PB pace. So it's not really that fun on the runs.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, because it's like things go a little bit wrong and the seconds tick away so fast, and you get hit and get no health drops, or even though sometimes you get a million health drops. It can, and in 100%, 8 is harder. That is by far the hardest part of this run. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
How that plays out coming out.
They're both going pretty quick. Just love to see it.
Yeah.
Merchant is getting literally. I think he's gotten like 5 globals already in this level 6. There's another one. Just every single global. Give them all to me. This wandering is really you can do it really fast.
Yeah.
That was pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh. Slideshow. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's a death for Mercs. That's not the worst death in the world because the Magical Breakfast Room 1 stays dead because it has bubbles in it. But it is a pain, and he has low health now. So, but
yeah, it's definitely not it's not a good one. That's for sure.
No, yeah, I mean, well, dying in 8's much worse because all of the Darknets come back. But
yeah.
But still,
I don't know how he died so quick. I don't know. We were on slideshow mode.
Yeah. I mean, red Wizard beams can deplete your health very, very fast, as we know.
Yeah. Well, I mean to be careful. Get some drops, hopefully. Well, that slingshot's Ugondis into a pretty sizable. I mean, not a crazy lead. It's still only a couple orbs behind if you can get out of here. We got a fairy. There we go. Nice force. That was a force fairy. Good job not getting hit.
16 in a row.
These are some weird spawns here.
Yeah, this is the Gliak of Shame spawns this that he's getting on this second pass.
Oh, is it? I thought that the normal 100 I thought the 100% spawns, they seemed kind of like the Gliak of Shame spawns for any percent.
Yeah, they're the normal 100% spawns are the ones where you get the blue guy in the upper left corner.
Yeah.
The ones where they're like kind of coming down the middle but staggered instead of together like that. That's what you get when you go through the Gliok of Shame. Which, if for people who may not know what we're talking about, if you don't have a bomb to go through the wall, you have to do an extra room with an extra Gliok. And
oh my gosh, Mercs,
when,
what are you doing here, man? Just took 5 hearts of damage to a frick wire in that room. Oh,
so a tip for that situation: if you get bubbled there, menu to arrows and shoot the wires and keys, because waiting for your sword to come back is you're gonna have a wire hopping on you while you're waiting. So
yeah, that was.
And you need your arrows coming up for Goma anyway.
Yeah, we'll just bust them out for sure. Or drop a bomb if you have them, which he tried to do, to be fair, but he's got sat on 4 times in the meantime. Oh wow, how did he not get hit leaving there? Oh, was it different spawns? Different spawns.
Oh, did he get Did he not get the P hat on the ladder? He must have. Yeah, because
he must not have.
Because it was a different spawn. It was a different spawn coming out.
Hey, silver lining, I suppose. He's not far behind. I mean, they're both on the overall on the way to 8.
Yeah.
He's got a few stops here, but could be worse. Trying to get that heart there. You got it. There. Oh, jeez, manhandle. All right, this is it. Whoever gets out of here clean is in the driver's seat. It's a terrible level. It's so bad in this category.
Yeah. So we have to get this book, which adds an extra manhandle to the route, which isn't. I mean, you have the magical sword, so it's not as bad as the level 3 manhandle, but it's still a manhandle. And then we have all the same dark nuts that we have to do in any percent. You do get to use more bombs for them because we have a second bomb upgrade coming up, so you have more bombs for combat. But then you have a Goma, which
pain in the butt.
Yeah.
I always forget to use bombs. I'm just so used to playing any percent that I usually leave here with like 10 bombs. Like, dang it, I forgot to use bombs again.
Yeah, I mean, you can, and the patterns are pretty. I think the dark nut patterns are actually better in this category, but not that makes a huge difference. But like you can attack them up the middle, whereas in any percent you kind of need. I mean, you can attack up the middle if you're very good, but it's a little bit easier to attack the bottom right guy first. It's not there in these spots. So.
I could see how they're definitely a little easier, better in this category. It's just being used to thing. It takes a second to get used to the. You're so used to one way from doing any percent 20,000 times. Oh, the right, the old. Well, I think right's a little easier than left. The right Goma, but.
I mean, the right and left are both tough. The right one's the hardest to one cycle because you have
the right
to.
One.
Okay. Yeah, because you have to fire on 3 different half tiles very quickly. That's the one. You fire 2 shots on a half tile and then 1 shot on another one, and of course, coming straight down the middle, you just fire 3 shots. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Coming down the middle is not even not free either, though. Yeah,
you can get hit by a fireball and then like.
Merc's having a pretty decent 8. He might even gain a little time here. I don't know. You gotta have that.
Yeah, I mean.
Too. See if we can save 8 seconds here. Ah, see, just went a little bit off on that one timing. Let's get in the door, dude. Yeah. Get in the door.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, he's just doing a little dance. He's fine. Yeah, plenty of health. Should be fine getting out of here. See what the time difference is here. Don't forget that heart. I've almost forgot that heart. Pretty much every time I start walking through the door first. 29.54. Hey, it's my PB. Well, not this category.
We had one race. It wasn't a head-to-head race, but there was a qualifier where Antlers had to resign because he forgot to grab the level 8 heart.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I was there for that. I don't know if
Yeah.
I was commentating or watching or what, but looks like they're going to be pretty much separated about the same. Let's see how fast this fight is here. Oh God, stay alive. Oh God. Yeah, it's almost exactly the same amount. He's about 51 seconds behind. Still doable. Gonna need a little bit of a flub up here, but Ugondis.
Yeah, he kind of needs Ugondis to make a mistake too.
Find the, what do they call it? The prime rib. Find the prime rib. Expensive meat.
Yeah.
Kind of funny that's the best meat to be routed into this route. I mean, you're spending an extra what, 40 rupees.
Yeah, an extra 40 rupees, but it just happens to be more direct than doubling back to the cheap meat.
Love to use the boomerang in this room. So fun.
Yeah, that's yeah. If you run out of bombs before the upgrade, then you get the free menu to the boomerang, and then you can use it to take out the keys and maybe stun the Grias if you want. So yeah, I love doing that too. Or I think the first person to do that strat might have been Unos, who did a lot of route. This is actually his route this is the world record route, and you know, the randomizer community, you know, has a lot of memes about the boomerangs, and some people say the magical boomerang's the inferior model because it's harder to control. And I remember Unos had a clip of his river room with the magical boomerang, and the clip was titled "Inferior Model My Ass."
Nice. Does it move faster? Or just farther?
It goes further, so
I know it goes further, but
yeah. People prefer the wind boomerang because it doesn't take as long to get back.
No, yeah, I get it. I just didn't know if it actually moved a little bit faster too. But the magic, it just seems like it because it's going farther. Oh, nice little. I have to learn the meat skip there, the meat bop. It's a semi-new strat that you can do in that room and take the half heart damage instead of
taking the fireball with the meat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's funny is dropping the meat in that room just as a meme has been a thing for a very, very long time. But Shixel found a way to actually take a fireball boost and make it useful. In 10 minutes on SpeedGaming, we have a swordless race between Kron and Stan. Kron won 119 and Stan won, and I'm going to have to dip out here to take care of that. So Y must take it away for the rest of this run.
All right, man. Have fun. I got this.
Yep.
All right. So Ugondis is off to level 9. He might have actually. I think he actually opened this lead up a little bit more. So he's Mercs is gonna need a death, pretty much a death or some major something. Unfortunately. Especially level 9 is semi-safe, because all you have to do is get to that red ring, and you're pretty much home free there. But it is very possible to die on the way to that red ring, especially if you screw up the clip to get into the red ring. It's a very tight window of a clip. Excuse me. And Mercs is heading to 9 as well. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Just taking care of some business. Alright, Mercs is right behind him. Here's the room right here. Oh, you missed the clip! Oh, oh, he's in there though. Alright. Well, barring something very nutty bananas, Ugondis should be able to walk this in here. He has the red ring now, which essentially he has a lot of hearts. I was about to math. Let's see, 8, 12, 4, 12 times 4, 48 hearts. He has 48 hearts right now, essentially. So it would be quite the let's just say what it is. It's gonna be impossible to die. So just gotta walk this in here. Merc's still fighting back though. Yeah. Couple more rooms for his red ring here. This is the tricky clip here to get himself in here, the red ring. Oh god. He got it. Good thing he got favorable with red Wizreb spawn, so second try, third try got him in. Meanwhile, Ugondis is about to come into the reverse C, which has really bad patterns in this category. Very, very bad spawn. Good red spawns, but see, these guys go all over the place here, and typically it's kind of a pain in the butt. But you have the red ring, so honestly, I just make sure I don't hit the. Make sure you don't hit the bubbles. Don't use any. You only have one more bomb to use, so you gotta be careful. All right. I think Ugondis thought about the double clip there for a second, but not nah. Meanwhile, Merc's going to the next room. Only a few rooms behind. It's just gonna be a little bit too late. Nice clock for him there to speed things up. Nice reverse clip for Ugondis. The right side reverse clip. You don't see that very often. No reason why you can't do the right side. Most people do the left side reverse clip there. Pretty clean 9 for Ugondis so far. And Mercs, really. Mercs coming in Here's reverse here. I have no idea why he's stopping to kill these guys, but he did. He got a clock, so he had to mess with them on the way out. Plenty of bombs. Gonna bomb away in here. Doing the right thing. Just staying away from the bubbles. Alright. Merc's gonna grab his silver arrows. Meanwhile, Ugondis with a nice bomb clip. And he's gonna fight patch for 3 here, and then we're fighting Ganon. Alright, there is a dead Ganon. Get your GGs in chat if you got them. I guess everyone's got them. For Ugondis, he's gonna take game 2 and take game 2 and win the series. Well done. While Merc isn't far behind here, and he's going to finish this off as he should. And we got Ugondis in here, our race winner. What up, man? GG.
Hey, thank you very much. Manhandler. What a
Man, yeah, man. I wasn't calm the first one. I was just getting home from work, and I was kind of watching and saw, and I caught this one again. I was like, man, you got you twice, huh? Two runs.
Yeah, I go in and I immediately pause, and how he's moving, I just drop a bomb. And for both times, I went down for some reason, and then he just gets away. Yeah,
it's so hard to know what to do with that guy, man, because you think like, all right, and you're trying to play it safe, and the second time you turned up and threw a bomb up because he looked like he was going to kind of hang in that corner, but then he just kind of went straight down.
Yep. And the first time I actually I only had one bomb when I went in there. So when that bomb missed, I just walked into him. Like, let's just reset and go, keep moving.
Oh man. Yeah. Yep. The first race Mercs actually did too, and he chose to just do a reset.
Yeah.
Which sometimes can be okay too. It just kind of depends on the bombs and stuff, but.
Yep.
Well, Merc is finishing off. This was close, man. Merc actually had a little bit. I'm sure you were watching. He actually had a little bit of a lead, and then he took a death in 6.
6.
Yep,
that's one of those points.
Yeah, it was in the MB2, and I don't really know why, because we kind of had a stream. You know how it goes, cutting out there for a second, but yeah. So right on, man. Who do you have next? You have the winner up next? I don't have the
I don't even know. Like, I didn't even pay attention. I'm just trying to race 100% and finish the races. I'm just
I know, right?
Trying to focus more on running. Yeah.
How long have you been playing 100%? Have you been playing it for a while? Or did you learn it recently?
Yeah. My first run was maybe 2 years ago, maybe.
All right, cool.
It's been a while. I haven't done this. Like, I wasn't even really. I just kind of did it on a whim. 3-4 weeks ago, and they're like, hey, I finished the run. Let's actually run one of the qualifiers. And man, I hit like a really good time. I was like 10 seconds away from my PB in the qualifier, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm in the 100% race too.
Yeah, man. Heck yeah, it's like that's a sign right there. Keep playing.
I know. I think I just went and relaxed. I was like, I just play and see what happens. And so like tonight, I was nervous. The hands were shaking both runs, and
I think it's more fun of a race run. Like the route and everything is.
Yep.
It's just funner, more fun to race. A little less pressure, a little harder to mess up. Like the end game and stuff. But,
yep, I agree. I've always enjoyed 100% more than any percent, but yeah. And I was happy to see it as a category for this.
Yeah, same. Yo, what up, Mercs? We got Mercs joining us here, man.
Hey, money.
Freaking manhandler, man.
Yep. Handles us.
I don't know if we can. If he's talking, we can't hear him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm interested to see what happened in Magic Breakfast too, because like I said, the stream was doing the little sideshow thing. So
Yep.
Yeah.
yo,
There we go.
GG man.
Yo, geez.
Yep,
Yeah,
you too, money.
I've been getting my butt kicked by life. I haven't been playing vanilla. I've been sneaking in like seeds of like rando stuff just here and there just for fun. But I mean, yo, I got crushed on that first run, man.
Yeah, that dude, Manhandle is such an. He got me both times, both runs. Yeah.
I was like once I got out of there, like I was flying, like I was
You
on
were.
I was on a pretty good pace, but
You were. Every time I was looked up in that first game, I was like, man, I think he's catching, and it was looking good because I wasn't sure where we were because I had to go back to 3, and when after I got back from 3, I was like, okay, and let's just stay steady. Let's just not die. That was all I was trying to do.
yeah, I reset it and I was like I was just getting like really weird patterns. Like I know like everybody always complains and says like, oh, 3, whatever, and like, that's always the complaint with like vanilla is like everyone hates 3. Like,
Yep.
I usually don't get hung up there that much, to be honest. Like I'll die on like other stupid stuff or like kill too much stuff. Like I get always hung up in 9 and other stuff, but like,
Yep.
but I had really weird manhandler patterns. Like he wasn't going like top left for me. He was just like going like really weird like patterns and stuff.
Yeah, dude, Manhandle is just not fun. The first game, I had no bombs coming out of the first factor, or second factor, I mean, and I went up to the bat room to get bombs, and then I silly used a bomb to try and kill the red dark nuts in the first factor again because they respawned, and then I'm like, no bomb's gonna drop. You've already got that bomb. So then I went into Manhandle with 1 bomb, missed, and just walked. And I was like, well, let's just die to him and move on.
Yeah,
I'll come back here.
I felt
Yep.
swaggy because I mean I don't do manips and I got bombed both times. So I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
nice.
So I was like, if you get it even like once in a while, you're like pretty happy. And I got it both times.
Yep. Nice.
And then how did the second run go for you? Because I mean I don't watch, so I don't know what happened.
I died to Manhandle. That time I had bombs, but I placed them wrong. I made a silly movement right at the beginning that I normally don't do, and then I was thrown off, died to him, so I moved on again, and I had to come back to 3 both runs, but both times, like after 3, I felt really comfortable with almost everything. Like my combat wasn't great by any means, but I was just steady, and I didn't die, and I don't think I came close to dying. Maybe on the Gliok in 8, and there I just kind of start swinging for anything at that point, but yeah.
Yeah, I took a death in 6. I was kind of cruising until that.
Yeah, you were ahead. You were ahead by a good bit until that death in 6. We didn't really see what happened because the stream was like cutting off.
I just got hung up in Magical Breakfast or whatever the second one.
Yeah,
the room where where the staircase is.
Yeah,
and like I was getting like. I don't know. I was just like getting like kind of like crappy patterns, and I got hit by like a red Wizzy, and that was it. Like he sniped me, and I was done.
So the patterns in this category in that room are pretty stupid, dumb to deal with.
I was just seeing like I don't know. Like I said, like I don't really complain about stuff like that too often, but I think it's just from playing like rando, like it doesn't like bother me because it's like you always get weird stuff, but
yeah.
I mean, like I don't know. I just like I said, I was fighting. I think a blue Wizzy, and then he popped back up and then sniped me, and that was it. I mean, I think that only really sent me back like a minute. I mean, Ugondis is obviously he owed me this from a Z2 tournament that he choked on, so he owed me this for a long time. But
I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it. I definitely thought about it. But...
here's the thing though. The tournament that I won and he choked on in Z2, I had to play Dude. So you have a really good time playing Antlers after this one.
Yep.
So
is it Ant? Okay. All right. Let's go. I wasn't sure who I was playing next, but okay.
That's who it is. So.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep.
I looked at it the other day. I looked at it yesterday or something, and I was like, whoever wins, it doesn't matter. We play Antlers next anyway. So
yeah.
he like practically writes the manual for this game. So
If I can just not die to manhandle, I feel like I can at least stay close.
Yeah, I'll watch it back. I'll watch it back and
Yeah.
see. I'll definitely.
Yeah.
I always watch them back. But
Yeah.
yeah, when I died the second time, I was about to just forfeit there, and I was like, you know what? I was like, maybe he's having bad luck like how I am, you know, or something really bad happened. So
Yep.
kind of pushed on.
Yep. And I died doing 2 and had no bombs.
Yeah, and it's crazy too because like I got really sick earlier. Like I was like laying here dying for like 4 hours, and like then the Knicks lost on top of that. I was just about to be like, let's reschedule, and I kind of like came out of it, and I was like, all right, let's just get it over with. Yeah, it's been a rough patch of life for me lately, so I'm kind of glad this is over with.
Yeah. All right.
But good luck, and
Yeah. Thanks, man. Get
and
well.
have fun with antlers. I hope he.
Yep.
I hope you get him. I'll be rooting for you.
Thanks, man.
No sweat.
All right, rock and roll, guys. Well, it was fun. Yeah, it was. Once you guys got to the manhandle woes, it was. You guys were both. I was saying to John when he was still here. They're both going fast, man. Like you guys are cruising. It was fun to watch. But right on. Well, I'll take care of it for us. So signing off here. Thanks, SpeedGaming. Thanks for running, guys. Unless you have anything else, we'll get up out of here.
Yep.
No,
No, I just want to give my thanks. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Thanks to Speed Gaming. Thanks to you guys for doing comms and restream and stuff. So that's it.
Yep. Same thing. I agree. Thank you very much.
Cool, rock and roll, guys. Anybody that's still here watching, go over her Speed Gaming. I don't know, one of the other Speed Gamings. There's a midnight match going on. I believe it's swordless, maybe. I don't know. What? We will catch you all next time. Take care. Good night.